Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today we are diving in and we're doing another Boxycharm unboxing. Today's video is kind of a little different. It's not as structured and I'm just kind of sitting down chilling doing my makeup with you all. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video even though it's not as structured as it normally is and it might be a little all over the place, but hopefully with the power of editing I can make it all look good. Okay, today's box is all natural and I will be going over each and every product in the box for you guys. If you guys feel like I'm talking too fast or going through the products too fast, I will definitely have them down in the description box down below as well as their price points, and if I can find a link to any of these products I'll definitely link them as well. But I believe you can purchase them off of Boxycharm's actual website. Not really 100% certain on that, but if you can, then it'll be the link for the products on the Boxycharm website, if that makes sense. But again, this is the box that I received this month. I hope you guys enjoy the video as always, and let's stop talking and let's do some makeup. Let's get right into the video. So we're gonna start with the skin first. My face is already cleansed, clean, done. I did do my brows, but that's about it, aside from putting the Laneige mask on my lips. You guys know that's just been my thing. So besides those two things, nothing's on my face, so I'm going to start off with this mask. This is the Elmer's Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, and it says that it's advanced skincare. So it says feed the skin with versatile super green mask formulated with avocado, broccoli seed oils, rich in omega fatty acids to help support the skin's moisture barrier, vitamin C, passion fruit acids that help brighten for a fresh looking complexion. So it says to apply the mask twice weekly on cleansed skin. A slight tingling sensation may occur while the mask works its magic, and then remove after 10 minutes with a damp, dark cloth. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply this, and I want to use, I'm just gonna use this brush. I like to use this flat foundation brush. This is just, I don't know, a cheapy one to apply my masks, so I'm gonna use this to do so. So let's open this up, and it smells good. I like the way it smells. It smells natural, but it smells good. So I like to just kind of like go like this at first, and then I'm just going to work the product onto my skin. This does feel very, very moisturizing on my skin right now. Honestly, it feels like I'm putting on lotion, kind of. So as I let this dry, we'll just talk about all the other things that I did receive. I do want to say that this mask kind of feels kind of like rich, you know, on my skin, and I can definitely tell it's not going to be one of those masks that like dry my skin out. It's more like moisturizing in a way. Like that's just how I feel with this mask on. It just really feels like it's going to hydrate and really moisturize my skin. Now, this mask does retail for $35. I do want to say that. I have seen it on the shelves at Ulta. It'll be on the prestige side of Ulta. I did see it there, so if you're interested in purchasing it, definitely check there. So the next thing that is in here is these Luxie brushes. I'm not even going to try and say that name right here because I'm just going to butcher it, but it says unleash your true beauty by being kind to the earth. Please help keep our planet beautiful by recycling this package. That's awesome. It's recyclable, so I'll definitely put that in my recycling bin. And it includes 3 different brushes. You have the Luxie 250 large or 250 large eye blending brush. Then you have the Luxie 246 precision crease and the 510 foundation brush. This brush right here, which is the 246, I would probably use like to cut my crease and to pack on shimmers. This one, I don't really know what I'd use it for. This large eye blending, it just seems too big to blend. But maybe to like, I don't know, blend out my concealer on my eye or something. We'll use that today. And then this is your foundation brush, which throwback when I first started wearing makeup, or foundation for that matter. This is the kind of brush I started using. Now I don't use these anymore. I feel like they make your makeup streaky, but we're just gonna try it out today just because. But in the future, once I clean the brush, I'll probably just use it for masking like I am doing right now. Oh, by the way, the brushes, let's see here. The brushes retail for $30, and I'm pretty sure that's for the 3-piece set. Then we have this cleansing spa water makeup remover towelettes, and this retails for $17. So this contains natural herbal essences using Izumo natural spa water. Hopefully I said that right. Oil-free and mildly acidic. So these do remove your makeup. There's no artificial colors, fragrance, or petroleum-based mineral oils in these, and they're supposed to be really good for your skin. So I don't know, I'm not going to be trying these out today. I actually stopped using makeup wipes. I've been using like a makeup remover balm. I think it's the one I received in a previous Boxycharm. That's what I've been using lately. I just feel like it's so much more convenient, so much easier to just take my makeup off. But I'll definitely try those out. We also got 2 more things, of course. The first one, Boxycharm. I don't know why y'all keep trying to play me with these bright color lipsticks, but I'm just not for it. We got another bright one. I really don't see myself wearing this. I really don't. I tried so hard the other day to wear like a color other than nude, and I just couldn't do it. So, not that I don't think the color's pretty, it's just, I don't know how I feel about it on me. But this is what we got, another Ofra liquid lipstick. You guys have seen me review 2 others of these. So this is just another one to add to the collection. And that retails for $20. And then finally we have this Butter London Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette. And when I tell you guys, this is so beautiful. This is what I've been waiting on. Now I do feel like you can't necessarily create, I mean you could create a whole eye look out of this, but it definitely has more shimmers than mattes. Let's just see the pigmentation on some of these. I realize I don't really swatch too often for you guys, so I'm just gonna swatch these for you here. And if you guys can see that, so those are all the shimmers. Not too bad. I mean, up close and in person, my camera's not really picking up very well, but up close in person they actually look better than they do, at least in my monitor down here. And then you have your 2 mattes, which my hands are a little dusty, so let's switch over to here. And then those are your 2 matte shades. So definitely interested in seeing what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna keep it super simple just because the palette itself is simple. Okay, so I see that the mask is sort of kind of like starting to disappear, but obviously I need to wash it off, so I'm gonna do that. Then we'll be back and we can start playing in some makeup. The only thing that I don't see myself using today is that lip. Like I told you, I felt like they played me with that. So I will go wash this off. I'll be back. We can sit down, do our makeup. I know this isn't typically how I do my Boxycharm videos, but I just really wanted to keep it nice, simple, and chill today. So hope you guys are okay with that. So let me go wash this off and I'll be right back. Okay, my skin feels so soft and moisturized. I'm loving it. I'm so loving that mask, definitely. So that is probably just what my skin needed. It has been going super crazy lately, but I'm trying to get it in check. But so far, so good. All right, now let's move on. I'm just gonna prime my face really quickly. I'm gonna kind of skip over moisturizer today. Sometimes I do that just because I know I'm not really going anywhere. Originally I was gonna film this video and then run my errands, but I ended up running my errands first, so I have nowhere else to go. So this makeup will probably come off after this, but I'm going to just prime real quick and easy. And I just used the Too Faced Tangover RX primer. I'm also going to spray my face with this Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 spray. I've been loving this for primer as well. So So I think for today we are going to start with the eyes, even though it's going to be more on the natural side and not really much to it. I figured we'd just start with the eyes just to do something a little different. I used to do my eyes first all the time, then I switched to doing my base first, and now we're just going backwards again. So I'm going to use the Luxie 250 big eye blending brush, the large one that I was telling you I'd probably just use for this. And I'm just going to put some of this concealer on there. This is the NARS concealer in Biscuit. And I'm just going to put this on my eyes. So I do want to set my lids, and I'm just going to use some of this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm going to use that same Morphe brush and just press this onto my eyelids and kind of move it around lightly. That way I'm setting everything in place, and that way we don't have any issues with the shadows blending and things like that. Alright, now for the palette. I could just go in with this dark brown shade, but it's like super dark and definitely not a crease shade. So I'm gonna grab my Morphe M441, and I'm gonna actually use a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna use this Pretty Vulgar one that we got in a Boxycharm box a long time ago, and just dip my brush in there a little, and then just kind of lightly blend this into my crease. And then this will act as the transition shade. Just lightly. Just want to dust a little bit of this color. I'm not really trying to build it up or anything like that. I just want a little bit of shadow in my crease, that way it'll help with the blending. Let's grab Temptress, which is the darker brown shade in here, and I know it's super dark, but I'm going to try to be as light-handed as possible with this shadow, and I'm going to use the JH40. It's just like this really small blending brush, and I feel like this will be easier for me to kind of control and not make it so pigmented. So I'm going to brush just along the sides and into my crease very lightly. I want this to be as natural as possible, and I don't want to like have some big blown out smoky eye kind of look. Almost lost my train of thought there. So I'm gonna first apply it with that, and then I'm gonna take that same M441 that we used for the crease and just blend it out. I'm gonna go back in just a little bit more on this outer part, and then go back with the bronzer brush that we were using. I feel like you need to have a really light hand when working with that brown shade, because it can get intense fast. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Now I could cut my crease if I wanted to, but like I said, we just want something that's really easy, natural, not too much work. So now I'm gonna pick up this Luxie 246 brush, precision crease brush, and I can either put a shimmer or I can put that matte blue turquoisey looking shade, this one. So I can either do that or I can do a shimmer. Let's do Star, which is this green shimmer right here in the palette, and we're gonna put that on. So of course I am gonna spray my brush. Well, first I'm gonna dip my brush into the shadow. There is a lot of kick up in the pan, by the way, just so that you guys know, but it doesn't bother me. And then I'm going to, I use this mirror, tap this on to my lid. It's a really nice, pretty green shade. I really like these precision brushes. I have plenty like this that are really small, because I feel like it really helps you get really precise on your lid and it definitely makes applying cut creases a lot easier. Even though we're not necessarily cutting our crease with concealer, we're kind of cutting it basically with the shimmer shade. I am really feeling that green shade. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so for the outer part of the lid, of course, we're just gonna go right back into that brown and just deepen it up a little bit and kind of blend the green and the brown together. And just for a little something extra, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this darker shade Diva and just pat it on my lid. Pressing it like right there in the center kind of. So I'm gonna apply my lashes and my mascara, or my mascara and my lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back. So now that I have my lashes on and applied, I am going to start on the face. Now typically for this kind of natural look that we have going on, I would do like a no makeup kind of look, which I've already done on my channel, so I'm not going to do that and bore you with the same kind of routine again. I'm actually going to be applying foundation, and I'm just going to use the NARS Sheer Glow, and I am going to use the foundation brush that it came with. Now, I haven't used the foundation brush in so long, so if all fails, I have my little sponge here all dampened and ready to go. So I'm gonna apply this. If you want to see my no makeup routine for summer, you can definitely check that out. It'll be in the cards above, and I will also link it in the description box down below. But I'm just going to apply this on my face first, just like that, and then start to blend it in. Now this foundation is not full coverage, which is why I kind of picked this one. The color, I was about to say the tone, the color might be a little off, but with some concealer and blending, which I'm definitely feeling like I'm gonna have to go in with my sponge for sure, we could definitely make this foundation work. This is normally my shade for summer, but I haven't been in the sun too much, so that explains that. I feel like I look like a Oompa Loompa. Okay, I'm gonna take my sponge. This is just the e.l.f. sponge, and this is a really nice and soft sponge, and I'm just going to press this on top of the foundation, just because it is streaky and I don't like that. Okay, now that we have all of that blended, you guys can still see like my imperfections on my skin, and that's fine because this is not full coverage. So I'm going to close that up, and then I'm going to grab my concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to apply some of this, just a few lines. I say a little bit, but you guys know me. And then I'm going to take the same little brush again and just kind of tap into my skin. I'm definitely gonna go over this with the sponge. I just want to do most of like the blending and stuff like that with this brush. I cannot even imagine how we used to just do our face with just brushes, let alone that kind of brush. I can't even imagine doing my face like that anymore. Not even right now, as I'm trying to, as you guys see. I'm going back with the sponge each time because it's just not working out for me. Maybe I will challenge myself to use all brushes for makeup. Like just do a full face using brushes only. If you guys are interested in something like that, definitely let me know down below. Alright, so all of that is nice and blended. So now it's time to set. I'm not gonna cream contour or anything like that. So I'm gonna set my face and I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild powder. Yeah, okay, so I'm taking this Real Technique sponge. Yeah, that's what this is. And I'm gonna press this into my skin everywhere where I put the concealer first. Then I'm gonna dust it off and I'm gonna bake under my eyes. I really like baking with this translucent powder by Wet n Wild. It just makes the skin so soft. I know I look crazy, but now we're gonna wipe it off with this little brush. And as we're wiping it off, we're also kind of like distributing the product to the other parts of our face. I know I said I was taking this makeup off, but I just felt like being extra for no reason, I guess. But if I was keeping this makeup on, I would definitely bake. So now we are gonna bronze our skin, and we're gonna go back into that Pretty Vulgar bronzer that we got in the previous Boxycharm, the same one that we used for our crease. And this is in 113 Bronze Mannequin. And I really like this bronzer. I like to use it for my cheeks, but I also like to use this one for my nose as well. Normally I'll go in with two different ones. You guys already know me, but today we're gonna use this one because I do like this one for my nose contour as well. So you guys know me. Normally I just use my bronzer, like my bronzer slash contour. I don't really even care to do like contour powder. I don't know, I just never been big on using contour powder for my face. Now before we finish up the face and everything, I'm gonna spray my face down one more time with the rose water again from Wet n Wild. Our face is pretty matte and we had all those powders on our face, so I just want to hydrate it a little bit. And then let's finish up the under eyes. So on the bottom lash line, I'm thinking to do the matte blue and then pop a little bit of, we're gonna pop a little bit of Diva again on kind of like in the bottom but in the center. It's gonna be very hard for you guys to see, so I'll kind of just speed up this part, but that's basically what I'm doing. I'm also gonna coat my bottom lash line with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I do want to say that putting that shimmer in the center, like, you can't really tell. So I would just, if you're gonna recreate this, totally skip putting the shimmer anywhere because you can't even tell that it's there. I would just use the matte blue. So I'm just gonna coat my lashes at the bottom really quickly. So we're almost done. Next I am going to blush up my skin a little bit. I think I'm going to grab this middle shade, Isla, and just pop that on my cheeks. And just take that. I've been really loving this blush palette though, and we received this not too long ago in a Boxycharm as well. So if you're new to my channel and this is the first Boxycharm video that you are watching, I do one every single month. I receive a box, so I'll definitely link the playlist at the end. I will also have it in the description box where you can subscribe and be notified every time I upload. Every single month I do this, but I do it all the time, so if you guys want to check those videos out, you can definitely do that. And then I'm gonna use this Steve Laurent highlight. You guys remember this, don't you? So I'm gonna use this today for my highlight, and I'm not using like anything other than a brush. This is a really pretty highlighter. I feel like this highlight just put everything together just now. highlight in general really just puts the whole look into perspective. Love it. And then I'm going to spray my face down with the MAC Fix Plus spray today. And then for the lip, I'm not using this. Absolutely not. Part of me wants to put it on just so that I can try it on and you guys can see it. But another part of me doesn't want to because I know I would never wear this lip with this. Okay, so for the lip, I would typically go on with a nude lip. You guys know me, no surprise. But I'll try this. I'll try it. But if I don't like it, I'm not gonna keep it on my lips. I'm just gonna show you guys and then switch it to a nude, which is my typical lip. So let me grab a lip liner because I definitely had no intentions of putting that on my lips today. But I know you guys love to see the products in action, so it's all for you. Okay, I lined my lips really quickly and I just used the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in wherever walnut, and I'm gonna apply this. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, this is the lip. It is a really pretty like pink shade, don't get me wrong. It's just, I feel super uncomfortable right now with this lip on, but the formula is really nice. Like, it's super comfortable and nice. I think this is probably the most comfortable out of all the liquid lipsticks that I have from Ofa, from Boxycharm. But I mean, it's definitely not a natural look anymore. It doesn't say whether or not it's supposed to be matte, but I feel like it's drying down, like not over drying. It's definitely very comfortable and smooth on the lips, but I feel like it's supposed to be kind of matte. There's a little bit of transfer on my finger from tapping on it, but it dried down nicely. It's a nice color, but it got to go. So I'm just gonna apply my nude lip and then we can talk about the products real quick and then close out this video. But nice color, just not for this look for sure. Okay guys, so my nude lip is on and I definitely love this a whole lot better than that pink. But really quickly, let's just talk about the products. I do want to say that I really love this Elmis mask, and I highly recommend, just based off of that first use, that you guys get this if you guys are looking for a new mask that's really going to make your face feel moisturized and smooth and just really hydrated. I love this mask for that. Look forward to an upcoming favorites video, not this month, but in maybe about 2 months or so. I do have another mask that I do want to share with you guys. But yes, that mask, 10 out of 10 for me. I really loved the first initial use. I will continue using it and keep you guys updated just in case my opinion changes, but I don't see that happening. I really loved it. Love the Luxie brushes. I always love getting Luxie brushes in the Boxycharm boxes, and they're always great. Now the foundation brush, I will definitely not use it for putting on foundation, concealer, anything like that. I would definitely use it for my mask application, just because I don't use those kind of brushes anymore for that. But still a great brush set. When it comes to the lipstick, again, I don't know why Boxycharm keeps trying to play a sister, but these dark shades just ain't it for me. I don't know. I don't know. I can feel like the shade looks so nice and beautiful, but I can never feel like I create an eyeshadow look that would necessarily go with it. I don't know. I'll do some experimenting and trying out and try to expand myself and use colors instead of like nudes all the time, but I really am die hard for my nudes, and I just can't help it. The makeup remover towelettes, I'll probably just use that later on to take this makeup off my face and let you guys know in a future video how I feel about those. But the initial use of just using it to wipe the makeup off my hands, it worked really well. So sometimes I feel like I have to like scrub the makeup off. It could be because the makeup is just that great, it just comes up that fast, or it could be because the makeup wipes are that great and they just work to clean up makeup really well. So I don't know, only time will tell, but nice that I have those. And then one more thing, which is, what didn't I do? Oh, the eyeshadow palette. Yes, do love this palette. I love the color story. The only thing is that I really wish there were more matte shades than shimmers. That's typically how I like my palettes, to have lots of mattes, because I feel like shimmers are great and everything, but you can't necessarily create a whole eyeshadow look with shimmers. But it's nice to have options, so that's also nice. But I do love the palette. I love the packaging. I love the concept of this month's box, and I'm really happy with my purchase. If you guys are subscribed to Boxycharm and you guys received boxes this month, definitely let me know what variation you guys received down in the comments down below. If you don't have Boxycharm and any of these products that you liked or didn't like, definitely let me know down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and feedback as always. I don't have anything else to say other than I love you guys, and I'll see you guys super soon in the next video or vlog, whichever one comes first. Bye guys.